this going here. Let me share this out there. Get rocking and rolling here in just a second. If you're joining us, just jump in the chat. Let me know you're here, buddies. Let me know you're here, buddies. Never posted that there. That's funny. Did I not release this everywhere? Oh man, I got them ready and I never sent them, did I? Well, that's brutal. That is brutal. Brutal, 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 brutal. Okay, there, and then I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay, that's fine, and then I think that's good. Okay. All right, kids, let's just jump into it. What's up? What's up, NTGPQ? Good to see you. Let's go. What's up? Let's get rocking and rolling here. Actually, I need to do a couple of things here. Let me make sure I'm turning off my notifications. No! Let's turn down my notifications here real quick. So we're going to put us on Do Not Disturb. All right, cool. That way we're not doing anything shenanigan-wise. All right, what's up, guys? What's up, nerds? Goz Master here with another Magic the Gathering puzzle quest. Today's quest, Edge of Eternities. I'm actually going to be opening up my EOE collector box set. Thank you, as always, Webcore, for sponsoring the channel and giving me access to these deals. I'm very excited to actually go. Roy, what's up, Roy? What's up? Good to see you. Hope you... your luck and your pulls, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I have not opened a single pack yet, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my collector box set. Actually, it's going to be back here, isn't it? Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and claim that. And let me know if you guys can hear me okay. New system going through. So you get a Pinnacle Premium pack when you get this pack. That's 1, 2, I think you get 8 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I got 8 on those. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, I guess then. Elite booster. It's also going through some. You know what? I don't know. Let's just get it. We're just gonna click the buttons. We're gonna do all the things. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Big bangs. Big bangs. Love it. All right. As always, when you get into it, you then gotta go into the shop area and let's see if the packs actually show up. And if you guys, I recorded a video day one. I haven't posted it out yet. But I will. And when I do, you guys will see it very directly, and you'll see that I saved my week 3 packs from my VIP from last time to open them now, and they did work. I do have a 5-card pack here. One, I have 2 rare cards that comes from that one from the newest VIP that I did now, and then I have a 5-card pack set from this one as well. So it's an extra 11 cards that I got by holding on to that, and I just did 2 weeks of, or I did two 10th level free packs or non-dupe packs. That's what completed my last set for me. So there you go. Just in case you're curious about the way I approach it. All looks and sounds good. Great, guys. Keep me posted. What's up, Alexi? How are you, man? It's good to see you, buddy. Um, that's who the MTGPQ is. Open, open, open. All right, let's get to it. Let's go through. So immediately, I have a couple of packs here. I got my that's the single rare packs that I've been playing. The space, the chaos, whatever it is. I forget the name of it. So I have those. They're not non-dupes, so I'm gonna go ahead and claim them now. Let's just start with those. Let's get some rares out of the way. See if we can get a couple rares. And I still haven't even really looked at the cards. I've looked at the masterpieces and mythics, but nothing else. Cerebral Download, 15 mana. Surveil X. X is the number of artifact supports you control, including the reinforcements. Then draw 3 cards. So can we go over 4? Has anybody tested this yet? Interesting. Interesting. For 15 mana, that's a little pricey, but okay. Surveil X. X is the number of cards. It should be limit 4, right? Surveil 4, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's a mistake. So can I do 15? I don't know. All right, and then Genmorph Imago, 8 mana Insect Druid, blue green, random creature you control +3 at the beginning of your next turn. This effect can trigger up to 3 times per turn. Okay, cool. Not anything sassy, but 2 new rares. I'll take them. All right, and then we're gonna go down to looking at my pack sets, and you can see that I have all of my deals here. Now, before I do any of that, what you should do, and I'm not gonna do it here. I'm gonna scroll on my phone. I scroll on my phone all the way to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, and then you hit your free pack and see if you get any there. I opened 2 non-dupe. I opened 2 common cards out of my free pack on day 1. So let's see if I get any more. Might just be a day 1 thing. Okay, it's a day 1 thing. Whatever. I think your odds are better opening day 1 your free packs than anything else. That's usually when I see it. Surveil 15 is amazing. Is it? Can you see 15 cards? It lets you surveil 15 cards. That's kind of nutty. That seems broken, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, let's get back up to our packs here. Now, the next thing that I would do is I would go through. I would do my elite pools, my elite pack pools to try to get 120s. I only have 1,000 pinks though, and I have a lot of gold, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna save my pinks to go and try to grab a couple of cards that I'm actually chasing. But normally I would advise going taking a couple pools at those for the 120s. I'm just not doing this time around because I didn't save up enough pinks. Normally I'd have about 3,000 pinks, and I just haven't done it because I just haven't been playing as much in my main account. I've been really working my secondary account, my free to play account, because that account, I'm doing some stuff for free newbies, for new people in the program. Good Lord, look at all these. Okay, here are my Edge of Eternity stuff. So let's go. Oh, actually, you know what I should do first? Actually, I apologize. Sorry, I do need to go back. I got to go to the Elite Packs. I got to go open my rares from the Elite Packs because I want those to be my best odds for not pulling rares or for pulling duplicates. My apologies. They are here? Question mark? Yes, there they are. So I've got. Why do I only have? That's interesting. Why is Ravnica remastered above the newest set? That don't make no sense, Law Dog. All right, so we have 2 and 2. Interesting. Normally we have 4 and 4, I thought, but I don't know. Maybe memory doesn't serve. All right, there it is. So you do get 4. All right, so the first one is, let's see, Memorial Vault. An artifact support you control is destroyed or loses a reinforcement. Draw a card against 4 mana. Okay, whatever. It is an artifact. It's red. Let's go to the next one. There are some definite chase cards I'm after here. There's one in particular. There's one card that's my mystical teachings. 20 mana for 16, I think it is. Regos. I don't know. I'm not gonna read that. Okay, it's a lot of text. It's a creature. It's got to do some stupendous stuff. What's been your best pull so far, gang? What have you gotten? What was your pull of the set? I know what I'm chasing, and I'm not going to even reveal it. When I get it, you'll hear me yell. If you are matched with Goz in our coalition tournament, make sure you have Rakdos and Aegis in your deck. Possibility Technician, 8 mana, 3/3 creature. When this creature enters the battlefield, draw a card against him. Whatever. Cool, fair card. It's a fair lower tier rare card. Cool. Let's go last one. Tammy, don't do that. Don't do that. Desert 2. Oh, yeah, there you go. We get the trifecta. The Eternity Elevator. It's 15 mana. I haven't looked at this one. Support card, artifact, spacecraft. At the beginning of your turn, convert 4 gems to your Planeswalker's colors. Station 9. At the beginning of your turn, gain 20 mana. But you got to get to Station 9? Goodness gravy. How does cards with Station gain charge when you make loyalty matches by swap? Cards with Station will have additional effects when they reach 9? I gotta go make 9 loyalty swaps before this card does anything at that level? That is dumb. That is dumb. But at the beginning of your turn, convert 4 gems to your Planeswalker's colors. That would be, for 15, that'd be a good monocolor card, I guess. Krulax here. Yeah, I think Krulax is better than that one. Okay, before I open my non-dupe mythic pieces, let's go scroll all the way back up. Not overly impressed with those rares, to be honest with you, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's go up to oh, Stormy Bamboo. Let's do let's do yeah, let's go ahead and do let's do my Edge of Eternity packs. We'll get the singles out of the way. I got 6 of them bad boys. So how you guys been? I'm back in the gym this week, last couple weeks actually. So it's been affecting me. So if you're new here and you're looking at already a dupe, already a dupe. How many cards did I get? I already have a dupe. Come on, that's dumb. That is dumb. My strategy for this is to obviously get as many commons and uncommons cards as I can because I'm looking to complete all of the commons, uncommons, and rares as quickly as possible. I have a bunch of non-dupe packs through my leveling up and through VIP, and what I'm basically trying to do is to get my all of my underling cards out of the way so I can use my non-dupe packs to be able to complete the set in less than 30 days. Cool, 5 new cards in there. I will be just kind of going through. I haven't even looked at the commons and uncommons yet. I haven't even looked at any of them. So if there's any that stand out or I should keep my eye out for, you guys let me know. I definitely want to read them. But in addition to that, I haven't looked at the rares. Basically, there's like 2 rares I looked at that I thought were good while I was going through it, and that's been about it. 5 out of the same rare. Ooh, that's the worst. Yeah. Sorry, Andrew. Do you even lift, bro? I do now. Ooh. Don't quote me on that. But in that, it's I've been pretty committed. Hey, Shaky Shake, rare. Isatil Explorer, 10 mana, 10/4, 2/4, Insect Scout. At the beginning of your turn, land cards in your hand gain 2 mana. Landfall, destroy the top 2 cards of your library. At the end of your turn, return the first land card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, yeah, okay. Whatever, it's a new rare. I'll take it. Master and Forget. It costs 10. It's green. Green's congested. I don't, good cards. I don't see how they make it inside of there. You know what I do? You know what I mean? Um, and I do lift. Thank you very much. That's another dupe. If I didn't have all the cards, if this were my new account, oh, another shaky shake. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. That's just a regular pack, kids. Regular pack. Let's go into this side over here. Let's go into my account. If you're not inside the Discord, there's a link in the description there. Get into the Discord. Go post what your cool pools are. I'm going into sweet pools right now. Sweet pools and bragging rights. I'm just pasting this bad boy. Let's go. Opening packs. My packs live. Nice. All right, there we go. All right, continuing. So that is at the beginning of your turn, convert 3 gems to blue gems. I like that. Station 4, much easier. At the beginning of your turn, gain X mana. X is the number of artifact cards you control. I think this has some potential. I think there's some fun to have with artifact tribal. So I'm very excited to play with that. Blue and black are killing it. Nice. There's one rare that I pull that seems okay. Artifact it gets plus X would being the casting cost of the highest artifact in play. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. That's one of the ones I wanted. There's a few that I've seen that I'm like, those are pretty dope. The power levels aren't OP stupid. There are a couple cards that I think are that way. We'll see. Dupe. But we'll go through and kind of break them down as we go along. Anything you've played with another shaky shake. Rare. Memorial Team Leader, 14 mana creature. Kavus. We're back to Kavus. 4/3 soldier. Beginning of your combat in your turn, your creature can plus and berserk or okay, whatever. I'm trying to speed read those so I'm not wasting your guys' time with them because I don't want to be here all night. In fact, I got a hard stop here in just a few minutes. Or in about 40 minutes. Okay, so those are those. Let's get our super packs out of the way. Super packs! Let's get those opened up. Let's crank through those. I got 5 of them bad boys. Can't think of the name. Okay, keep me posted. Nude. Noobs. News. Send news. All right, super pack 1. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Dupe. New. New. Last one. New. See if we get any shaky shakes on these ones. Come on. We should have a shaky shake. We've gotten 2 new rares out of these so far. All right, cool. Nothing out of that pack. To furnish first, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, next one. The card I'm after is a masterpiece, so the odds of me actually pulling it today are pretty unlikely, but we'll see. There's one. There's a shake shake. I will take that, my friends. Cosmogoyf. This is one of the cards that I'm actually pretty high on. Paste. When this creature enters the battlefield or attacks, this creature gets plus X plus X. X is the number of cards in your exile up to 10. It's not different cards, it's up to 10. So, when this creature enters the battlefield and it attacks, it gets... blah, blah, blah. It'd be neat if it dealt damage to. Then I could double strike it. This creature gets plus X plus X. So, it enters the play. You have haste, it attacks. You can make it a 21-21 turn 1. Turn 2, it's a 31-31. And every turn it goes up. On looking at that on second thought, maybe there's another one that I thought was bigger or better, but that's still pretty dope. Hey, it's a mythic out of that. Here's another Shaky Shake. Look at that. Rare. Infinite Guideline Station. 20 mana. That's expensive. 5 colors, so it's a Karn play. When the support enters the board, create 2 robot tokens. Not impressed with the robot tokens. I've been playing with Tezzeret. Not overly impressed. Station 6 at the beginning of your combat. On your turn 6, you may destroy this card. If you do, create a Change Infinite Guidelines. I don't know what that one does. We'll have to look at the tokens. A lot of those lines are really going to depend on, or a lot of the functionality of those are going to depend on the quality of the token that they produce. So until we see the token itself, I don't know what they do, man. No idea. Boop. New. All right. So there's that one, Cosmogoyf. I'm interested in that one. And then what does this do? Charge Infinite Guideline Station. White, blue, black. It's a 5-color. Yeah, it's a 5-color token. Artifact space for X7. Well, that's a 7/15 creature. Wow. When this creature enters the battlefield, create 2 robot tokens. When this creature attacks, draw X cards. X is the number of multicolored cards you control. That's just draw. It's not mana. Drawing is not hard. Getting mana is what really it's all about. But that's still 7/5 is not a bad creature for something that size. Interesting. Just put huge draw and exile stuff from your hand all day. Yeah, but it does it up to 10. So doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter with that card. It's capped at 10, which is what sucks. All right. New. I'm sure there's some cool commons and uncommons. You guys are like, oh my god, that card is that good. I don't know. I haven't looked at any of them. I got to go spend time mastering them, and then I'll tell you which ones are good. Inside the Discord, we actually post. Is that the pup? Was that the doggo again? We got the doggo in this set too. I hate that doggo when he destroys my stuff. So it's a bad dog. Bag Doge. All right, 2 more. Um, you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. We'll be posting all of the different cards that we do get inside of there. So absolutely, any cards that are common friendly or newer player friendly, we have an entire section based on that. So you definitely want to get inside of there. Additionally, we have the best players in the game in the Discord. They are offering advice all the time. They're always happy to help. They'll help you find coalitions if you want to play on teams that are the top tier. I actually currently are Retirement 1 and Retirement 2 have spots open right now in our coalition. We're a top 10 and a top 25 team, respectively. So if you guys are interested in that, get in the Discord, hit me up, let me know. We'd love to have you on the team. Got to be cool, though. You got to be super cool. Got to complete your charges, got to finish your nodes, got to score at least 75% of the charges available, which if you complete your nodes, you'll do because it's just easy. And then just be a cool person. Other than that, cool. We'll take care of the rest. All right, so there's those. I think this is the last one. Is that right? New. Now we're starting to see that 50 new. Oh, new Shaky Shake. Duplicate rare already. So that's one duplicate rare. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go check after this. Do it. I'm considering it. Do it. Alexa, you're already in, aren't you? You're part of our team, aren't you? Let's see. No rares in here. Had a duplicate rare. One duplicate rare. Yes. One duplicate rare. All right. So we got one. We got to go see what the number is. I have had a very uh, tumultuous relationship with rare pull duplicate rates early in a set. So we're going to look at rares right now. There are 51 rares in this set. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10. I've got less than 20% of the available rare cards. And you're telling me I pulled a dupe already. I just don't believe that. Guys, the Discord is far best for MTGBQ, not a friendlier server out there. Oh, thanks, Roy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. Roy's one of our top favorite people in the world. He's amazing. Good guy. He's biased. I paid him 20 bucks to say that stuff, too. All right, we're going to go, let's see, red packs? Let's go red packs. This is from, I don't even know where I got these. What cards are in here? Let's see. Lots. There's lots of cards in here, but we have lots of the cards too. So let's just focus on the reds. Running on Rezazowski Zoo. The station could also be something to run with case of the Shattered Guild Pack, being 5 colored rare and not over converting the board. Ooh, Biotech Specialist. Creature insect scientist. When this creature enters the board, battlefield, you land or token anywhere, boo. That's 6 mana. That's not bad. Ugin can get any station. Oh, okay. Okay, so I still haven't played with that yet. I haven't even played with any of them, frankly. I haven't even opened my packs. Being 5 color rare and not over converting the board, have not pulled it on any account, though. Okay. Aveliana, too, I guess. All right, cool. So there's a new rare out of that. We'll take it. Thank you very much. Let's take another pack here. See what we end up with. Ooh, nice shaky shake right off the duplicate. Duplicate. So I've got 21 cards. No, I've got 11 cards. Still less than. There's another one. Oh, I was gonna be mad if that was duplicate. Okay, it's a mythic. I'll take that. What do we got? I don't think I've looked at this guy yet. Actually, no, I have. I looked at all of these. I don't think he's impressive. Let's see. Boom. All right, so Tanuk, Steadfast Second. You can tell how old I am. 17 mana, 3/5 creature, Kavu Pilot, 3/5 legendary. When this creature enters the battlefield, your other creatures gain haste. When you trigger a warp effect for the first time during your turn, gain 10 mana. Is he worth a creature slot for that, though? When you trigger a effect for first time on your turn. Okay, okay. 3 turns would make it a good mythic. 2 turns would make it a good mythic. But hey, it's new. I'll take it. Cool, cool. All right. So excellent. Edge of Eternities. Let's get into this pack. So these are the, what are these? These are the Pinnacle Premium packs. You can see that they have, I don't know what their categorization is. I don't know. But there you go. There's a look at what cards are in there. Let's go look at the pull rates on these so you guys know what the percentages are. So these are going to give much better pull rates. That's why I open my jank stuff first, so then I can come in here and start opening these. I used to do it in the opposite. I would open these first, then I'd open the other general packs. Shouldn't really do that because these give you better odds of pulling stuff you're looking for. So 54% for a rare per each pack that you open, and then 30% chance of pulling a mythic. No masterpieces though. Screw you. You can go buy your own masterpieces. That's what they're saying. But all right, whatever. Too expensive. Big no. That's how haste works. Yep, too expensive to cast. All right, new, dupe, new, new, new. Cool. All right. No rares, no mythics. So I should have a rare in this one, right? I should have a rare in this one. Maybe 2. Nope. New. Nope. Shaky shake. There's a rare. What I say? Pinnacle Emissary. 6 mana, 3/3. That's cheap. Robot. When artifact support card enters the battlefield, create a drone token and create a drone token. Okay. Okay. Another shake. What did I say? What did I tell you? 2 rares. Singularity Rupture. 16 mana spell card. Destroy all creatures, then destroy the top X card of each player's library. X is the number of creatures destroyed this way. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. That's good for that's blue and black. So that's good for Grist. Sorry, I'm thinking as to who that's going to work for. All right, so there's the 2 rares I pulled. So now I got to pull a mythic, right? I've met the odds of the first 2, about a rare per pack. Yeah. Now I need a mythic. Let's go. Come on. Show me. Show me. Oh wait, did I already pull a mythic? No, there's another rare. Elegy Alkali. When this creature you control the comes into a round of 20 cards, draw a card, then you lose 1 life. At the end of your turn, if a creature or support card was destroyed or exiled, the warp card, create a robot. They're really pushing the robot tokens on these, and I'm not overly impressed with the robots. They're like 2/2 weenies ish. Um, okay. Grist Likey, yeah. Ash 2 Likey. Okay. Glorified Great Aura, and it puts a couple of cards in graveyard. Yeah, it's going to put quite a few in there, frankly. Uh, all right, come on. New. It's so. You social engineering. You social engineering? Is that like a shot at the UK? 12 mana, 3 shield, support card, landfall, create a robot token, warp 6, create a 3 robot token. See now that starts to make sense. Warp 6. I'll have to see. All right, glacial, and then Alfarial Dreaming. Okay, what is warp 6? A creature with warp will trigger its warp effect if you exile the card from your hand and drain mana equal to the warp. Okay, so that's that. And it comes from the bottom of the hand, right? Interesting. Interesting. We're going to get a lot of prompts to ask us questions, aren't we? Interesting. No, it's not good for Grist. Stop promoting promoting Grist. Grist is a thing. I like my Grist. Grist is very powerful, I must say. She is tops for green black. She is tops. Radiant Strike. Dupe, dupe of. All right. There. I still haven't gotten a mythic yet, have we? Did we get a mythic in our first pack, guys? Go check the tape. Sludge class siege ship, 7 mana, artifact spacecraft. Why are these not vehicles? That really upsets me that the spacecrafts aren't vehicles. I don't need more categories. I need vehicles because Saheeli sucks. When the support enters the board, fetch the first creature card from your library at the beginning of your turn. Combat on your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, create a change sledge. Whatever. What's a change sledge class seed ship? 4/5. When this creature attacks, the first creature card in your hand that can gain mana gains half of its mana. Okay, that's fair. That's not too bad. It's too long. Never. Chris's happiness never, says Tammy. That's hilarious. You too. You're silly. Krista's love. Alright, next one. Pinnacle, Dockwork, Nutrients, Lost in Space. That's kind of cool. We still haven't gotten... Okay, now I've gotten enough rares that it's at that plausible area. It's probably like 30%. Still too new. What was that? Lost in Space? Shuffle target creature back to its owner's library. Surveil 2. I like that. That's really good for 9 mana and blue. I like that a lot. And it has flash. Ooh, child. Hey, this is it says targeted removal, right? But it's in response to, this would probably be a good card for the top node in Colors of Magic. So that way if you're getting just steamrolled by a grist creature that has a ton of face, you can just, no, you go away. Bye-bye. Um, yeah, because then you can get it ready, lock it down, then you can cast it in response to. Yeah, I like that. Dupe. That's new. New. Dupe. New. All right. No mythic. I've had 8 pools and no mythic. Survey says. Not enjoying that. Come on, man. I was promised half of my deck would be, half of these cards would be mythics. New rare, Starfield Vocalist. Woo! There it is. I don't even know what to say here. I don't even know what to say here. I don't know what to say here. I know. You got another mythic anyways. Yeah, I know. I know. The Siriema. 8 mana. That's cheap. Legendary. 4 shield. White. Artifact spacecraft. Not a vehicle. And tiny little print. Gotta go boomer eyes. When this support enters the board, fetch the first legendary creature from your library. It gains half its mana rounded down. Okay, so when it enters the board, fetch. At the beginning of combat in your turn, legendary creatures you control get +2/+2 and first strike until the beginning of your next turn. Station 5, at the beginning of combat in your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, create the charge, the Siriema token, which is legendary token, 5/5 flying. When this creature enters the battlefield, fetch the first legendary creature from a card from your library. It gains half its mana rounded down. At the beginning of combat, it does the same exact thing. So it's the same thing, just in creature form as a 5/5. Interesting. We used to have creatures that would do that, where if they destroyed, they become the support that is that thing. Now they're doing the opposite. And it's cheap for 8 mana, and then destroying the support. So maybe you do something that wipes the board and brings that out, and you get it done. Interesting. I don't know if it's worth a deck slot, though, for the rest of the stuff it does. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So there you go. There's my mythic. We're going to go check our stats real quick, folks. We're going to go look at how many mythics we have right now, because it bothers me. It bothers me. So there's a total of 20 mythics available. I got 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I have 25% plausible? Question mark? Not cool. Well, and the other side of that too is, if you look at these, here's why. Here's why. Okay, I always have to remind myself of this. If you look at just the mythics in these packs, There's a very limited pool. There's only 6 of them. So the odds if I pull a mythic here are going to be dramatically higher. Okay? Okay. We over it, Goz? Yeah, we're over it. Okay. 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 I got 8 more. Let's go. Just silliness. Just silliness. Um, Maynard, how are you going to post a video link after I'm doing my live business? What are you doing to me, buddy? It's new. He posts a link for a video. Go watch his video after my live stream, please. Please. He's talking about Tezzeret. He's doing a review for Tezzeret, so you should watch that after this one. Don't leave me. All right. I don't even know how many people are here right now. How many people are here? Let's see. It should have something. It doesn't have the data for me. Maybe I have to do this and hit refresh. I don't know. Okay. Boop. Come on, man. Rares and mythics. Actually, I'd prefer we just pull all nothing but non-dupe rares. Hey, can you guys hear me okay? Somebody give me a audio check real quick. Make sure this is still streaming correctly because I'd hate for this thing to crash on me. My kids are still home and they use up all the internet. They don't like me to use the internet stuff, but my packs wouldn't be opening if that were the case. Tragic Trajectory. They're hitting those iterations. Lightless Evangel. Oh, Shaky Shake. New. Sunstar Champlain? Chaplain? 8 mana, 3/2. When this creature attacks, if you control 2 or more creatures, this creature gets +2. Activate 2, so it's permanent. This creature gets -2/-2, then disable an opposing card at random until the beginning of next turn. Lame. Should have told me you were going live. I did tell you I was going live by posting it in my server. Our server. Okay, sounds good. All right, cool. Shaky Shake right off the bat. Emissary Escort, 5 mana. Ooh, we got an Escort. Artifact Robot Soldier. When this creature enters the battlefield, it gets +X/+0. X is the highest mana cost between artifact supports you control. That's good. That's really good. If you have a 20 something, you play connecting the dots, and you have, I don't know, Aegis out on the board. This just becomes a big boy for 5 mana. That's pretty dope. And this creature enters the battlefield, you cast multiples of these at 5. Oh, I really like this, guys. I think this can get out of hand really, really quickly. What do you mean already live? I'm live now. Look at the post. My post is before your post. What are you talking about? You probably posted in your other sections. I'm talking about my server. Anyways, whatever. Dude, I don't care. I'm just busting your balls. I'm just busting your chops over here. I'm busting. I really like this card. I think this is actually a good card. I likey. I'm curious to go play with that one and breaky. Save to clipboard. Let's go to Sweet Pools and Bragger. Where is Sweet Pools? Sweet. There it is. Okay, pool. I likey. Okay, moving on. Yeah, this guy gets out of hand fast. I bet he does. I like that. That seems fun to me. Okay, 4 more packs here. And then we'll start opening our PPPs. Giggle, giggle. All right. Ooh, Shaky Shake. Entropic Battle Cruiser, 9 mana. Support card, artifact, spacecraft. When your opponent discards a card from their hand, your opponent loses 3 life. No limit, period. Hard stop. Support. Oh, that's a long time. So your win con is you're basically playing uh, Time Warp, right? Non-stop. You're just looping that in your Tameo/Whale deck, and that's your win con. That's a little slow. Station 3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, create a chart. We'll see what that does. Charged, entropic. When this creature attacks, your opponent discards a card. Okay. 3/10. Flying Death Touch. That's kind of cool. All right. Neat. I like the support. They lose life. That triggers with Obnixilis Tyrant. So, you know, I think he rotated out, right, though? I don't think he's stuck around. I think he's done. But he'd work legacy-wise real well with that. Sire, Vondum, Sunstar, Exemplar. It's a cool picture. 10 mana, legendary, Vigilance, Menace, 2/2, Human Nick Knight. When a creature you control dies or is exiled from the battlefield, gain 1 life. Then this creature gets +1/+1. When this creature dies or is exiled from the battlefield, if this creature's power is 4 or greater, destroy a random opposing card. That is not good. That is a lot of hoops to jump through for not a lot of payoff. I was live before I post the link. Were you live? You were live on your deal? I didn't realize you were live. Are you live now? Hold on. I don't even know this. Hold on. Oh, you didn't announce it. You posted it after the fact? All right. I see you. Sorry, dude. I thought you did the thing. Oh, I got another embassy escort. Yay, I liked it so much you get it twice. Extinguisher Battleship, 16 mana, support card, artifact, spacecraft. When the support enters the board, destroy a random opposing card. Okay, so like this, for example, when this support enters the board, destroy a random opposing card. I like that a lot. It's too expensive at 16, but I like that effect. Enter, destroy, random. So it's the new crawl cracker thing, whatever it is. Then deal 4 damage to each opposing creature. I like this. Is actually a really good card. This is a decent card. Cheat it out. It's fun. Station 4, at the beginning of the combat on your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, create the whatever deal. We'll go look at that. And that's new. Another sire for you, mama. Charged 10/10 creature, artifact spacecraft, token flying trample. When this creature enters the battlefield, destroy a random opposing card, then deal 4 damage to each opposing creature. That's pretty dope, dude. I like that. Creatures are more susceptible to removal, but I dig it. I'm liking this effect so that it has dual existence. So what winds up happening is that you know they board wipe, they requisition raider, the chaos warp or whatever, and then it creates this token on the board, and then you get still the same effect. I like that. That's a nice, elegant way of dealing with what's going on in the meta with so much removal that we have right now. Yeah. All right. There's that. Do. Hey, there's a mythic. Yay, we got 1 mythic. So we got 1 mythic from each set pool. Doesn't this girl, well, she does to me at least. She looks like Aquafina. She looks like Aquafina to me. So I'm going to call her Aquafina Zenith. Aquafina Zena. All right, where's my sweet pools and bragging rights? Let's go, puppies. Let us go. Bam. All right. Okay, so 13 mana, 2/4 white, not a legendary creature. Human soldier. When you cast your second card each turn, create a soldier token, then your creatures get +2/+4 and gain vigilance. It's only your second card each turn. Okay, it's. I mean, you got Archangel Elspeth's human token generating thing, which does it based on loyalty. Like, how does this even keep up? And it takes a creature slot too. It's like, so that feeds 2 of your creature slot spots that you have. That's not good. That's not good. Sorry, not cool. Not cool at all. All right, so that is a majority of them, except for I have question mark Scoochy Scooch. I have all the other ones that are down here. So I have 4 more non-dupe mythic pools. So I'm going to open my premium packs. It's PP time, ladies and gentlemen. Dun, 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 PP time. Who's ready for the PPs? All right, Edge of Eternity PPs. We got some EOE PPs. Ready. I'm gonna do. Well, let's take a look first. Let's take a look, see what we got rare. Rares and commons, uncommons, rares are what I'm really looking for. Let's take a look at where we are rares. Perma bonuses. Yeah, I do like the perma bonus. I do like that. I do like that. All right, so we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we're about a little less than 50% of the current rare pool list. Let's just start going. Let's just start. So I'll probably do at least 5 here before I start another count. Let's see where we are. All right, PP number 1, giggle giggle. Hey, we'll take that. Duplicate rare. New. Cool. All right. If you have a deck and all casts multiple cards per your turn, can you do better? I don't know. If you have a deck that casts multiple cards per turn, can you do better? No, it specifically says the second card. So you can cast 3, 4, 5. It's not every other card. It's just the second card. It's limited to the second card. So you get to do it once per turn. It'd be easier just to say once per turn, right? Ah, there we go. Thanos. We got Thanos. We pulled Thanos, ladies and gentlemen. Another mythic pull. We pulled Thanian. Thanesius. The Dominion Bracelet, 18 mana. It's really the Infinity Gauntlet is what we pulled. Support card, artifact, equipment. At the beginning of the combat on your turn, your first creature gets +1/+1. At the end of your turn, if your first creature has power 25 or more, what? Exile this support. Then decrease all color mana bonuses of your opponent's planeswalkers by 10. Yes! Until the beginning of your next turn. No, why? So I've got to spend 18 to get this thing on the board, to have a creature that has 25 power or more, +1 at a time, and then I destroy the support, right? Because we no longer get the benefit of the +1/+1, and then they get -10 for a turn. What do we? By the time we make this work, it's so dumb. This is such a stupid card. Make it last 3 turns. Do something significant, or drop it to like 5 mana cost. Again, I can go get Galta out at 25/25, right? I can go get 2 Galtas out, and I'll have that in turn 1, and it'll do it. But if I have a 30/30 creature, I don't need to be messing with your mana bonus. I'm just going to go slap you in the face. Come on, Webcore. That's a dumb card. You should have never printed that. That was dumb. Oh, that was dumb. That's the kind of card you pull as a mythic and you're like, well, shit. Like, you don't want to go put excuse my language. You don't want to go put 400 gold. Ooh, that's a pretty art. You don't want to go put 400 pinks and have that be the card that you're going to risk pulling. No. Ugh. Ugh. Even pulling it for 300 gold, I'm like, ugh. Okay, Terra Symbiosis. 14 mana, 2 shield, enchantment green. When a creature you control attacks, if this creature is not buffed, it gets +2/+2. Otherwise, it gets +1/+1, then draw a card. Okay, whatever. So, there you go. I got 1 rare out of that and a bunch of new cards. Cool. Can't complain. Got a new mythic for 300 gold and a rare. It's a good deal. 200 for the mythic, 100 for the gold, and then a bunch of other commons and uncommons. Cool. Good exchange. Not new. Dupe. Okay, here's Shaky Shake. New. Deodrine Synthesis Amalgamam. 18 mana, legendary trample 0/1. Artifact construct. When this creature enters the battlefield, this creature gets +X/X. X is the number of green and white gems on the board, divided by 2, rounded down. It's a lot of math, but that still seems like a lot. Is the number of green and white gems on the board divided by 2, rounded down. Why not just do green or white gems? Why do both? And then do the extra math. When this creature attacks, you may draw a card, then this creature gets -2/-2. But it's a... Okay, I think this thing is really good. It costs too much. We can cheat it out. We can use... it's white, so we can use Assemble the Players, right? We can just hit this 1 per turn, every turn, and each turn it's getting +X/+X, so it could be pretty big pretty quick. I think it's a fun little card. I don't know. We'll see. Could be a creature that doesn't usually attack, the origin one, or something that gets stun counters. Too much upside, though, when one might already be winning more. Yeah, I mean, it's a win more kind of situation. Nothing mythic or masterpiece or rare out of that last batch. New. Okay, new pack. So we've had a few sets now, almost a year now. Oh, bother. Oh, bother. A duplicate mythic. Oh, bother. Toil, trouble. Okay, new? Yay! Frenzied Baloth. 9 mana, creature beast, 3/2. At the beginning of your combat, each creature in Planeswalker loses prevent damage until end of turn. 9 mana. Okay, interesting. Amalgam, that's a scary word. There used to be a card that was really broken back in the day with that word in its name. Yeah. Not today. Alright, so we got 2 new rares out of this. And 4 or 5 more cards? 4 cards. Look at that. That's a lot. That is a lot. It's a lot of dupes, my friends. That's why I'm saying I might do max 5. We'll see. I don't know. Alright, this is pool number 4? 3? I think this is 4. I'll have to go back and check the count. I had 3,800 gold when I started. There's new. All right. And again, Goz, why are you doing? That was a dupe, although it said it was new. Why are you doing this, Goz? You're losing all of this gold you could be saving for doing other things instead of buying duplicate stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the commons and uncommons out of the way because each one I get is a rare mythic and masterpiece that I get from my non-dupe packs. So I'm trying to get them out of the way. Space-Time Anomaly, 18 mana spell card. Destroy the top X cards of target player's library. Exit. This is a dope card. This is absolutely a chase card. Absolutely chase card. 18 mana is a high casting cost for this. However, I don't care because I've got mystical teachings. So it's really costing me 9. Destroy the top X cards of target player's library. X is equal to half of your planeswalker's life points rounded down. That is a lot of cards. If I start with 100 and some odd life, that's at least 50, 60, 70 cards I'm putting in the graveyard. Chef's kiss. That is, it doesn't work for Grist because it's white or blue, but still, that is a sharp short. It works against you if you're playing against Grist. Don't play that against Grist. She will make you punish, my friend. All right. Next, we got some new cards coming out of this. Let's go. This pack was worth the 300 gold already just for that one rare. One rare. Teaching likes. Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Mutinous Massacre. Yeah. Yeah. Mutinous Massacre. Is that Mutinous? Yeah, Mutinous Massacre. 20 mana. Red, black, spell card. Destroy all creatures with base cost 11 or less. I like this. Then gain control of each opposing creature until end of turn. Those cards gain haste until end of turn. This is a dope card. I misread this one because I love this. Again, Mystical Teachings because it's black, so I can run it in a black deck. And I will destroy all your weenies. Goz destroys weenies, if you didn't know. And then you basically take what's left and you hit them with it. I really like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so that was 2 rares out of that. And a few more cards. Cool, cool. That was good. So about 150 gold per rare. It's still worth it. 300, so that's 9. That's my third one. Okay. All right, so 2 more. 2 more, 2 more. You don't like it, Alexi? I was talking about it at the beginning of the stream. You don't like that one, huh? Ooh, I think I got some ideas, my friend. I think that would be fun. It's for my style of play. I think that's kind of a fun one to go. It's okay. Never destroy all your weenies. No, I disagree. I destroy all the weenies. What else are you supposed to do with weenies? Let's see. Don't answer that in chat. This is a kid show. Family friendly, I should say. All right. Duplicate rare, and I'm just over it. I know I'm going to see them. If I get one new, great, but now we're just at a stage where we're just going to get a bunch of dupes. All right, I got to go check my, well, I'll do one more pack, and then I'll check my common and common count and see how far off we are, because we're still pulling some fairly decent. Okay, new rare. New Starwinder. 18 mana. This space, what's that? What's the name of the snake thing that we just rotated out? The artifact. We need a replacement for that. So 7/7 Leviathan. When a creature you control deals combat damage to your opponent's planeswalker, draw X cards. X is the damage dealt that way. That's dope. Wow. Wow. Too bad we can't hold him. I'd rather wipe their creatures than steal them for a turn. What? Sergio, get out of here with this business. Come on. What are you even talking about to me right now? Of course you want to beat them with their own stuff. That's what's fun about it. New rare. Let's see. Did I get 2 new rares? No, I got a lot of good cards out. I got a lot of cards out of that one. All right, one more. Last one. And then we'll do a count. Purchase. All right. Oh, you know I'm not going to pay 20 mana for it. Come on. Don't be silly. Use social engineering. You so social? Or is that Doggo again? That's silly Doggo. I can't stand that dog. There's a new. There's new. 2 new cards out of that first pack. We love. All right, cool. New, 3 new in a row. I like that. And 3 dupes in a row. We don't like that. New. Nope. New. Nope. New. Nope. 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 Shaky shake. Nope. God dang it. It's fun. It's fun. Relax. Relax. Let's see. Well, I didn't get anything new out of that. Let's see. Oh, okay. Consult the star charts, 6 mana. Spell card. Pick one of the first 4 cards from your library. Kicker 5. Pick 2 of the first 4 cards from your library. I don't need more cards from my stuff. I want mana. Those cards need to put mana on those cards or they're worthless. All right, that was quite a bit. Let's go do a quick pulse. I'll probably do maybe 5 more. I don't know. Let's see what our current stash is at right now. Oh, cool. They gave me Ancient Tomb. I did not pull this. They gave those to me, or Ancient Tomb. Um, so that means they gave me the other one too. Ethereal, what's the name? There it is. Alpha Real Stone Chosen. So they gave me those for spoiling those guys for you guys. So that's why I have that. All right, let's go look at my commons real quick. So we have 90 commons. Is that a lot? That feels like a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So I'm missing 20%, a little less than 20% of those. Let's go look at uncommons. Don't tell me we have like 70 uncommons. We have 80 uncommons, 78 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 13 commons, 16 uncommons, and then rares. I'm scared to even look. I know it's going to be like half. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29, so I'm missing 22. Yeah, I'm missing 22 there. Okay. All right, well, that's a long way to go, man. That is a long way to go. Let's go ahead and do at least one more pack. See what we got. Maybe 3. Catching up chat. Seems like you already got all the cool cards. There we go. New Mechan Assembler. 11. Artifact Robot Artificer. When a creature or card enters play under your control, create 2 robot tokens. This ability can trigger only once per turn. You lose me when it's only trigger once per turn. What's fun is not worrying about their creatures anymore. Whatever. You can beat them. You can beat them with style. Beat them with their own toys. That's fun. See the shame in Greg's eyes as he realizes he got pwned by his own. That's fun. That's fun. Look, don't yuck my yum. Let me have my fun. You do your game. Let me play mine, brother. Let's see here. All right, so we got nothing. I don't think we've gotten anything new. Like one card maybe. This might be that pack that's just all dupes, including the rare, just to piss you off, and then you wind up buying another one that gives you all the mythics you want. Look at that, all dupes. Better be new. Hey, Lumen class frigate. Frigate! 5 mana, spell support card, artifact spacecraft, station 2 at the beginning of your combat on your turn. Creatures get +1/+1 till end of turn. Station 6 at the beginning of your combat on your turn. You may destroy this card. If you do, create whatever. Lame. So we got 2 rares out of that. 2 rares, that's all we got. That's okay. That was worth it. I'm curious though, will that spell still cast if they don't have anything to exile? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Give me a second. All right. Let's get a client call here, and I don't need to take it. All right. Let's go one more. Let's do one more. This will put us at 8. Let's see what we got. And then we'll open our good packs and see if we can go pull what we want. I need a mythic out of this, man. I've opened enough of these, and I don't think I've gotten a mythic out of this pack set. Have I? All right, except for the one garbage one. 2 new. Hey, got the same duplicate new. Yay. It's the worst. Thought they fixed that. I thought they fixed that in the pack set. If you pull a card that's new and it opens another pack, it should fix it. Hey, ask and you shall receive, guys. Cavron Memorial World, 15 mana, support. Save the clipboard, pasting here. Boop. Support card Land Planet. At the beginning of your turn, convert 3 gems to red. Station 4, at the beginning of your combat in your turn, create a robot token. Then that creature gets +3/+0 and gains haste. For 15 mana, those aren't. I don't know. I don't think those are. I think there's like everybody's gonna say, Cryptix is better. Yeah, I agree. I agree. In fact, if you guys don't know how it is, just, Main Loop and I had a long conversation about how I use lands. I use lands like spells. He had an interesting observation, and he's right. I don't use lands for their conversion impact. I use them as for their ETB or their overflow impact. And because of that, what do we get? 3, 4, 5 cards. One of them is a mythic, so good deal. I guess I'll do one more because I'm still way off from my commons and commons being complete, and I want to get as many of those as I can so I can just focus on the rares as we do this. But yeah, he was right. I actually play my lands for their ETB effects or their cycling effects or their draw effects from overflow, and because of that, hey, there we go. Coral of the Void. Actually, I think I like this card. 15 mana, support card, enchantment, aura. It's an aura. At the beginning of combat in your turn, return the last creature or support card from your opponent's graveyard to play under your control. At the end of your turn, if a creature or support was destroyed, exiled, or a warp effect was triggered in this turn, reinforces support. I like this card. I like this card. It's not as good as Portal to Phyrexia. It isn't, but it is the heir apparent to Portal to Phyrexia. So it's Portal to Phyrexia adjacent? Question mark. I like it. So decent, good, worth the pack. Hey, another new, another burp. Hey, that's a new card. I'll take it. All right, I get one more new rare in this. It was worth it. I might buy another pack. Let's go. Let's see. Mech and Assembler. We're getting that area where it's like, that's new. Cool. I'll take it. We're getting that area now where every shaky shake, I'm just expecting dupes. It's like I just expect it. So it'll be a nice surprise when they're not. Nice, new. All right, last one. Oh no, two more. Nope. We'll continue to give you shit. Hey, there it is. Bodyguard Elite. Broodguard Elite. 12 mana, Defender, 1/1, Insect Knight. When this creature enters the battlefield, this creature gets +X/+X. When this creature dies, your first creature gets +X/+X. Cool. Warp 6, target creature gets +X/+X and gains Defender. X is the number of creatures you control, including the reinforcements. That's fun. Question mark. I think that's something that can be something. Yeah. I think that's something that can be something. What do you guys think? Okay, cool. So two new rares for that, and actually, two more cards I got out of that. All right, cool. One more? Question mark. I think we can do one more. Hey, they keep dropping me rares. That's really what I'm doing. Every 150 gold is worth, you know, uh, 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 it's worth it because then that means my non-dupes. I don't have to waste time with them. I can just open them and get the cards I'm looking at it. All right, so it just says, I'm curious though. Will the spell? Okay, we answered that. Nope. There is new one. Pain for All, 16 mana. I go to read his thing and then I get. Maybe that's my. Hey, Sergio, you're my lucky charm. Every time I go to read your comments on the thread, I pull a new non-dupe rare. So I'm going to keep doing that, all right? 16 mana, 3 shields, 4 card enchantment. When the support enters the board, deal X damage to a random opposing creature. X is equal to the base power of your first creature. Lame. When a creature you control is dealt damage, deal Y damage to your opponent. Y is the damage dealt that way. This effect can trigger up to 2 times per turn. Meh. Maybe I can do some with that. Okay. Nope, we'll continue to give you shit if you're turning even at the edge of it. Bad. Not her stupid mythic land. Assuming it will survive until next turn to limit regenerate through tokens and you have a massive defender creature. Maybe. Ooh, that's a pretty art. Beyond the Quiet. 15 mana, white spell card. Exile all creatures, then exile all spacecraft supports on the board. Very specific. But hey, it's 2 new rares out of the set. If they keep giving me 2 new rares, I will continue to keep buying these sets. I got no problems with that. I'm going to get sick of that guy. I don't like that guy. Have you guys noticed that whenever you're opening packs, you get one card that it's just dumb and it just is in mass? Like that's the rare you get often. This one's colorless. The Eternity Elevator. Anyways. All right, so still 2 new rares, and that's all. Oh no, and I got 2 new cards out of it. Cool. That's well worth it. Generate enough tokens, and you have a massive defender creature. Yeah, yeah. But if you have enough tokens, you really shouldn't have to be defending anything, right? One more. Let's go. Yeah. Ghost inside my Discord says, for being a rare, not a bad alternative. Yeah, absolutely. I'm assuming they're talking about the Phyrexia card. Hey, that's new. Or the Portal to Phyrexia adjacent card. New, 2 new cards. Yay, 3 new cards. Let's go. Puppy's in the pen, ready to sleep in. Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's that dog. Can't stand that dog. All right. Cerebral download. Come on, I need a new rare. Let's go. I need at least 1 new rare. Gonna have to stop if we don't. All right, no go. What we got? 2 cards? 3 cards. All right, let's go run a count. That was about our weakest set, but everything else up to that was really amazing. Really, really amazing. All right, so we are down to 800 gold. We spent 3,000 gold. Yep, we spent 3,000 gold. So I met my 10 PPs. I did my 10 PP minimum, right, for the set. In addition to the collector's box, and there's just a ton of cards in here. Look at this. I'm still missing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How I don't do this. Please don't tell me you did this. So this is saying 90 cards here, yes? Let's go look at cards. I hope they didn't make this mistake again, because it's really annoying. It's really, really, really annoying. Apply. I have 80 of the 90 cards, so it's saying there's 10 missing. So if I do this, then there's 10. Okay, so there's 90. I thought I was only missing 13 of those. Was I missing more? Let me see. So 79, I think one of these is full art. Let me make sure they're not full art. Full art, no. Nope, 79. Okay. But on the thing it said 78, didn't it? Inside the packs? I thought it said 78. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I was missing 13 before and I've pulled a bunch of cards. Am I tweaking? Was I missing? Oh, I was missing 18, right? Yeah, I was missing 13 commons, 18 uncommons, and then I had like 20 something rares. All right, that doesn't feel right. That feels off. Does that feel wonky to you guys? If you were paying attention, there's 51 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm missing 16 rares. Okay, so 16 rares. 13 uncommons. Good lord, that's a lot. And then, what do we say? 10 commons? God, that's a lot, guys. That is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I am missing 10. 10 commons. I felt like I got more cards than that. One may have an alt art. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let me go take a look. All right, let's get into it. Let's go see what we're gonna do. Let me do one more pack. I think I'm gonna do one more pack. I think I'm gonna do 11 PPs. Giggle. I'm gonna go for the double singles here. See if I can't get just a bit of an edge off of that. If I can get 2 or 3 more new cards out of that, that maybe takes the sting out of it. Because if not, that's 20, 39 cards missing before I get to the mythics and masterpieces. And let's see how many of those I need to get. Da, 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 da. So for mythics, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm missing 12 mythics. It's a lot of math. Sorry, guys. And then my masterpieces, I'm missing all of them, right? I got one masterpiece out of 15, so there's 14 of those. Ugh. So that means I'm missing 10, 23, 29, 39, 49, 51, 61, 65 cards. And that's just way too many. Hello everyone, and this is Fun Magic Wednesday. What's up, Bane? How are you, man? Uh, Wait, never mind. Already taken out. Yeah, I only had enough gold for one PP. Really? Oh, wow. Or that's all you cared to spend. I got to do another one. Man, I'm missing so many cards. And this set is big. Yes, this is more cards than we've had before. Like, somebody go run a count. Go tell me how many cards are in each set. I think we have like 380 something, and some of these other cards. Yeah, that's good. Good start, new. Um, I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot more cards in the common level here. I'm gonna have to go do a side by side. Come on, man. Give me a new one. I need 3 more new cards. Come on. There's new. That's 2. Or is that the same one I already pulled? I'll be very vexed if that was the case. There's 3. You ask and you shall receive, Goz. Now give me a masterpiece, just because I'm special. It's the same card. We pulled it 3 times now. Each of them 2 times. That is very disturbing. Very distraught. Very angry. Very frustrating. Same one. Alright, that's new. Alright, so that's 3, I think, new. Come on, give me a new rare. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 cards. Okay. Okay. What are they? There are a common, 2, 2 uncommon, 3 uncommon. So I'm down to 10, 8. God almighty. Do I want to do another one and just leave myself with 200 gold? I don't think I do. All right, that's enough. That's enough punishment for you guys to watch this business. I'll try to get the rest through packs and everything else that I'm opening. But let's get down to and open up the good ones. I'm chasing one card in particular. This was bad. This was one of my worst pools for chase cards I was after. I got a couple of the chase rares I was after. But man, oh man, did I not get any of the mythics that I wanted to pull. Oh, see, I do have another one in here. I didn't claim these ones. What happened? I thought I had more than this. Okay. Well, hoodoo. Now I gotta open these up, and these are gonna be duplicate rares. Let's see if I can get another one. Doggy. Yeah, see, that just feels bad. I know I'm not actually wasting pinks because this came with the set, but and truth be told, if you pull a duplicate, it doesn't matter how you pull a duplicate, it's still a duplicate, whether it's from a premium pack or from one of these rare plus packs, whatever. I hope I pull a mythic with this one. Come on. Nope. That's why it feels bad. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, let's go see what's in here. Let's see what's worth pulling. All right, so the one that I'm looking for is this. This is my chase card of the set. 16 mana. At the beginning of your turn, if this card is in your hand, reduce its cost by X until end of turn. X is the number of artifact cards you control, including the reinforcements. Gain 20 mana. Then if you have less than 6 cards in your hand, you draw that card. That's just dope. I love that card. Is there anything else in here that just stands out to me? I'm curious about some of the other ones, but that's really my chase card, so I'm going to be opening that pack up here last. And then we also have, not this one, but this one. And in this pack, we have anything chasing here. Insight Engine, Meteor Crater, Night Swish, Wake the Past, Quantum Riddler, Loading Zone, I think I remember being good. There's quite a few in here I already have, so let's just go ahead and open up these ones. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right, so this is a guaranteed non-dupe. Cyber Drive Awakener. There's a masterpiece. That's my first masterpiece. Let's see. 18 mana, blue, 4/4, flying. Creature artifact construct. While this creature is in the battlefield, your artifact creatures gain flying. When this creature enters the battlefield, reinforce it X times. X is the number of artifact cards you control, including the reinforcements, up to 8. Got me excited up until 8, but that's still pretty significant. So 8 times 4 is what? 24, 32, plus another 4, so that's 36, if that's accurate, right? Because it's plus the original one, so that's a 36 when it enters the board. If you have 8 other artifacts on the board, including the reinforcements. Then this creature has 4 or more reinforcements. The last card in your hand gains full mana. So we get the full mana while this creature is in the battlefield. When this creature enters battlefield, then... So Okay. Okay. It's that's a lot of words. I don't know that I don't know that that's overly impressive, but it is something. I pulled Universal Surveillance yesterday. A card is unfair. Why would you say this to me? How are you going to bag my strategy of fun and then tell me the card that I'm chasing that you already have, and I have a chance of not pulling it? Could you not wait until after and told me in private? Consoled me in person? Just put your arm around my shoulder and says, "Guys, I'm sorry to tell you this, man, but I got it, and you're right. It's the best thing ever. It's a mystical teaching's best friend, and you don't have it, and you suck, and that's what you get." Come on, man. Be nice. Play gentle with me. Be gentle. All right. Loading zone. 13 mana support card enchantment 5 shield. When a creature you control is buffed for the first time during your turn, that creature gets +1/+1 and +1/+1 for each of its reinforcements. That's sick. When you make a loyalty match by swap for the first time during your turn, convert 2 gems to loyalty gems. I think that's a good card. Why is it green? I don't need like I'm playing with Galta in green. I'm not bothering with this card, right? All right. Here we go. You guys ready? You guys ready? I got 2 more down here. So let's go ahead and do... Oh, we didn't look at this pack for the mystical ones. So let's see. Planetary Annihilation, Exalted Sunborn. You know, I think it's best just to pull these because I don't know what I'm missing from this. Because I don't respect my... I'm going to put you in timeout, Sergio. Fine art, my fine arc. Anyways, Sammy! This is one I actually wanted. I was actually looking forward to pulling Sammy. Sammy Wildcat Captain over here. Captain. Save the clipboard. All right, paste. All right, so 22 mana, legendary, vigilant, double strike, 6/6. That's a body. That's a body. For 22, it's a little pricey, but you can cheat him out. Red, white, so you can use assemble and connecting the dots. Maybe he's the next uh, instant add into Quintorius Cond. Human Artificer Rogue. At the beginning of your turn, reduce the cost of all cards in your hand by X until the end of your next turn. X is the number of artifact cards you control. Yeah, I like this guy. That's good. That's good. We're going to have some fun with that. We're going to have some fun with that. I enjoy that. And he's got a body, and he's got good defense, and the only thing he's missing is flying. If he had flying, he'd be aces. He'd be almost as bad as just from a body standpoint and protection as Vindicator, Phyrexian Vindicator. Cool. Eumidian Waste Waker. Cool. Hold please. Save to clipboard. Like, haha, okay, fine, I'll be nice. Don't at me. I don't know what that little symbol is, buddy. Sorry. Okay, so it is 20 mana, 4/4 Masterpiece Theater. When this creature enters the battlefield or attacks, each player discards the last card from their hand, then create 3 Lander tokens. I still don't know what a Lander is. When you make a Loyalty 5 match by swap, if this card is in your hand, in your graveyard rather, return this card to the battlefield under your control. Okay, what does a Lander do? It's a support card, artifact 2 token. At the beginning of your turn, this support loses 1 shield. When support is destroyed, convert 2 gems to your Planeswalker's cost. That's lame. That's lame. That's lame. I guess there's the card that destroys all the simple tokens. Does this count? Do lander tokens count as simple tokens? Lame. It's supposed to be a boot. A boot? Alright. Okay. It's time. No more stalling. No more shenanigans. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go try to pull my card. Alright. Will I be jealous of Maynard, or will I... Because if I don't get it here, I'm not going to get it for a while because I have to go through all of my non-dupe packs to go pull, and I still got to get like probably 15, 20 more cards that are non-dupe before I can open my non-dupe packs, and it'll probably be at the end of the month. I might have to wait a whole month to get this card, so yeah. Sparkly Fingers. Lander tokens seem interesting. We'll see. So far, what I've read, I'm not impressed. I did forget that battle against a creature would deal no damage, and his bet beats me. Okay. Blue. Okay. Okay. I don't even know. Is it a blue card? I don't know. Is it blue or black, or is it just blue? Mnam. That's his name. The right hand. Mnam. It's Memnon. Mnam. 12 mana, legendary, flying, vigilant, 4/5, blue, jellyfish advisor. Jellyfish heaven, where jellyfish go. To get away from bad people and drunk ass. Just live alone. All right. At the beginning of your turn, draw a card. Then the first artifact card in your hand gains X mana. X is the number of artifact cards you control. Okay. uh, what's his face? Loot is better than that. Yeah, you just draw a card and get it. The key uh, from OTJ, the rare, is better than that. You draw a card, you get full mana. All right, whatever. All right, here it is. Come on, man. And I got 2 additional pulls at this to try to pull it whilst I can. If I don't pull it here, when I get here, inspired flagship vessel. Fine. It's in spirit. It's a masterpiece, so I know I'm pulling masterpieces from here too. Goz pulls masterpiece. Sounds disappointed. Alright, in spirit flagship vessel, 13 mana. It's not a vehicle, so I can't use it for Saheeli. Legendary space bot thing, 3 shield, 3 colors. Hey, there you go. What's up, Karn? Support card artifact spacecraft. While the support is on the board, your artifact creatures gain hexproof. Station 2, at the beginning of combat on your turn, your creatures get +1/+1. Then your supports gain 1 shield. This effect can affect Vanguard supports. Cool. Station 4, ooh. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, destroy the support, then create a charged in spirit flagship vessel. I'm assuming it's the same thing, but on creature form, 5/5. Yep, does all the same stuff. That's lame. That's lame. All right, let's go look at our percentages. Let's go get a color scheme on it. It is blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing 9 cards from this, so I've got 2 pulls. I got a 1 in 9 chance to pull it. Really less than that because it's a masterpiece. Come on. Nope, it's green. All right, Famished World Sire. This is actually one I was kind of interested in playing with. So cool. Save the clipboard. Boo, boo, boo. All right, Famished World Sire, 15 mana, Ward, right? Is that Ward? What is that? That is Ward. Trample 3/3 Leviathan. It's a 3/3 Leviathan, baby Leviathan, baby Levi. Drain 6 mana from your hand. When this creature enters the battlefield or attacks, fetch the first land card from your library. Then all land supports lose 1 shield. When a land card is destroyed, this creature gets +3/+3, then gains 6 mana. Yeah, right. Never mind. That's dumb. I don't know why I was interested in that. Maybe I misread it. All right, last pull. Can't wait. Evil Jellyfish. Nope. Dang it. Scouring Swarm. I actually kind of like this one. It's another masterpiece, but it's the wrong color. I gotta go get another 200 pink somehow. 12 mana, Flying Menace, 1/1, green, black, insect. When a support card is destroyed or loses a reinforcement, reinforce this creature. Then if a land card was destroyed this way, reinforce this creature. At the beginning of each player's turn, each of that player's supports lose 2 shield. When a support card is destroyed or loses a reinforcement, reinforce this creature. So it makes it a 2/2? That's dumb. That's dumb. Then if a land card was destroyed this way, reinforce this creature. At the beginning of each player's turn... Oh my god. What are you doing, Webcore? What are you doing? That is a masterpiece? That's dumb. Ugh. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. And I got no other pulls. I'm out. I'm out, kids. I'm out. I am oot. Alright. That's that. I think that's everything. Alright. Is there any other goodies I can go pull? I gotta go get another 200 pinks before next Monday. When do these cards... Everything rotates out on Sundays, huh? Now, don't they? Lame. Let me go make sure I don't have any other packs that I need to pull. And if you didn't pull them already, I already did open up the exclusive content for the BFTAs. There was 2 cards in here. They're not anything special as far as I can tell. They are Ouroboros and Pinnacle Starcage. They're Starcage. They're okay. Nothing really worth going after. And then or fretting about. You can wait if you don't have the BFTA extra packs now. You can wait until they are out. I gotta go do some math and figure out when I can start opening my non-due packs because I really want to be on a crash course to go get the cards I'm looking out for because, my friends, I'm missing the card that I want. All right, there you go. That's it. I appreciate you guys. I know you could be anywhere in the world. You chose to spend this time with me here. What'd you guys think? What'd you think? Yeah? Yeah. Anyways. Disappointed. I pulled a lot of cards, but I didn't feel like I pulled anything that was out of this world, overpowered. A lot of the cards I read here, not overly impressed with. but I am impressed with some of the cards. I think they're going to be fun. I think they're going to be some interesting role players. We lost a lot of cards with those 4 sets rotating out. A lot of cards that were part of my stationary decks, and it's hard to find some cards that are going to do that same thing. That Koth Vanguard rolling out, big miss. It takes one of my favorite archetypes for winning and standard out. Um, Okay, anyways, I digress. Hey man, you get to play with a pre-nerf expressive iteration, so I don't want to hear it. True, but they're not going to nerf that card. The card that you got, they're not going to nerf, right? So, whatever, homie. And it was fun. Pre-nerf, oh, expressive iteration. Oh, what a great card. I wish they wouldn't have fixed that card. Opening packs is fun, keeping blood pumping. Yeah, it is. It is, at any rate. My friends, I appreciate you. I know you could be anywhere in the world. You chose to spend this time with me here. It is truly appreciated. I hope you guys know I appreciate everything you do. Thanks again to Webcore. I know I grumble a lot, but I really appreciate the sponsorship of the channel and the ability to open these packs in the first place. Thank you guys so much. And to all of you guys watching this here, hey, I appreciate you, man. Take action, enjoy. I hope you enjoy this set. I hope you get all the cool cards you're trying to pull, and most importantly, that you're keeping